Hey guys, this week in science, we are reviewing forms of energy. And your job, your assignment this week is to create a poster that picks one form of energy that you've learned about and that you feel you are an expert on. Within your packet, you have this paper. This is where you are going to create your poster. On this page, you are going to show me illustrations in color. If you are writing sentences, please make sure they are done using great sentence structure. It has a capital letter, has spacing, ends in punctuation. And remember to label. If you have something illustrated on your poster and I should know what it is, it needs to have a label. So when I look at your picture, I know every part and I can tell that you are an expert, okay? Something to help you out with this is going to be your interactive notebook. We wrote in here different forms of energy. We actually have 3 pages. We have one that is our melts that reminds us the different forms of energy, the mechanical, the electrical, the light, the thermal, and sound. And also we have this page where we have our forms of energy again, and if you'll remember, we did a sort to decide which ones were potential and which ones were kinetic energy. So you have this resource. Please do not copy things from your journal directly on to your poster. I want you coming up with your own examples and sentences as well, okay? It's going to be your work. Right now, I'm going to read part of our textbook, just a little review on forms of energy. So if you want to read along with me, go ahead and get your science textbook out and turn to page 116 and we'll read this assignment together, okay? Go ahead and get that book. Okay, page 116, energy. What do you think of when someone says the word energy? You might think about being active. There's also a scientific meaning of the word. Energy is the ability to work or to cause change. The sun is the main source of energy on Earth's surface. Energy from the sun causes many changes on Earth. It has many effects. Energy from the sun helps plants grow. It causes winds to blow and makes water move through the water cycle. Energy from the sun makes Earth a place where we can live. Energy and work. Energy is also the ability to do work. Work is done when a force moves an object across a distance. Pick up this book. You have just done work. Your book is the object. Your arm applied force to move it. Energy at home. You use many forms of energy every day in your home. The living and non-living things in your home below use many forms of energy. Electrical energy is the movement of electric charges. It powers things that use electricity, such as a lamp. Light energy is an energy we see. Light energy comes through windows and brightens rooms. Heat is the transfer of energy from a warmer object to a colder object. Heat is used to cook food in the kitchen. Mechanical energy is energy that motion or position gives to an object. You use mechanical energy every time you move or lift an object, or use a machine with moving parts. Sound energy is energy we can hear. Musical instruments produce sound energy. Okay, so that's just a little review about those different forms of energy. I'm going to show you a brain pop video now on energy sources, and it's going to include renewable and non-renewable resources. So let's take a look.
Check out my new calculator. It's solar powered. What is energy? Energy is the ability to do work. Many cars burn gasoline for energy, and electricity is a form of energy we use in our homes. Sources of energy can be non-renewable or renewable. What are non-renewable sources of energy? Fossil fuels are fuels formed in the earth and made from the remains of plants and animals. Fossil fuels take millions of years to form, so they aren't easily or quickly made. Coal is a type of rock that burns easily. Some power plants burn coal to generate or make electricity. Petroleum is a type of oil found deep underground. We use it to make gasoline and to heat our homes. We also use petroleum in tons of other ways, including to make plastic. Natural gas is also found in the earth. Many homes use natural gas and rely on it for heat. Billions of people around the world rely on fossil fuels, and we're using them faster than they can be replaced. Non-renewable energy includes forms of energy that cannot be replaced easily once they are used. Burning fossil fuels also causes pollution and other problems. Renewable forms of energy are cleaner and friendlier to the environment. What are renewable forms of energy? Renewable energy includes forms of energy that can be replaced easily. People have been using wind and water for hundreds of years to run mills. Now we use wind to generate electricity to power communities. Dams use the energy of flowing water to generate electricity. Hydroelectric energy is a renewable source. Wind and water power are both renewable sources of energy. Solar power uses the sun's energy to generate electricity. More and more buildings are using solar power today. Even satellites and the International Space Station run on solar power. Another renewable source is geothermal energy. Temperatures get very, very hot deep underground. You can see steam and hot water escape through geysers. We can use Earth's heat to generate electricity. It's important to conserve or save energy. How can we conserve energy? We can save energy by turning off lights when we don't need them. We can also use special light bulbs that use up less energy. We can open windows instead of running air conditioners, and put on a sweater and lower the heater. To conserve fossil fuels, we can use public transportation like buses and trains. We can carpool together, ride bikes, or walk. We use energy to make everything, so we have to make smart decisions about what we buy and use. Disposable items are things you only use once. We can save a lot of energy by getting reusable items. We can choose to get items that use less packaging to conserve energy too. Some batteries are disposable, which means you can't reuse them. We can get rechargeable batteries, so we can keep using them over and over. My calculator runs on solar power, so it's better than using disposable batteries too. You run on wind power? It's not very windy in here, Moby. Moby?
Who knew that Moby ran on wind power? Moby, he's so funny. Okay, now if you want some additional videos, BrainPop also has energy videos on heat, sound, and light. So if that's maybe a direction that you're going, you can go check out those videos too. Remember to take your time, use your resources, and I cannot wait to see your amazing energy posters. Have a good day.